Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and this week I'm going to take a look at the classic Armour of God released by Idiot Films. Finally, it's here! My God, I mean, how long have we been waiting on this one? Pre-orders were out months ago. I was hoping to be a part of this actually. We had talked about doing something quite a while ago, but in fact there's so much been put on this release that there was quite a bit even left out. So I don't feel so bad, I suppose. It would have been an incredible piece to be a part of and do something similar to what I did with Snake and the Eagle Shadow, because, excuse me, not that I'm getting emotional, but Armour of God was for me one of the earliest weekly rentals that I would have hired out from the video store, aged 9 or 10. So almost 35 years ago, every Friday night I would go with my dad to the video shop and hire out Armour of God. This is actually this is the VHS itself. Now this is the second copy of the VHS. I did have a big box rental copy. And I just adored it. I mean, the first thing I saw in the video shop when I was so young was this cover, and it just captured me. I'd already been watching Jackie Chan movies. I've been watching a lot of his low-way classics, Project A, things like that. But Armour of God, because Indiana Jones, of course, was such a big thing, and as a kid I was so in love with that, I really just got into Armour of God so fast, and it became, as I say, one of my all-time weekly rentals. So, of course, as we know, it is also the film that nearly lost Jackie his life. We all know the story behind that. We all know a lot behind Armour of God, but it's going to be interesting to see what new special features on here, audio commentaries, that kind of thing, are going to give us some new information to let us know a bit more about this incredible movie. So here we have the absolutely gorgeous Idiot Films box set with more stunning artwork from Kung Fu Bob. And much like the Erotico story, Robotrix and Ricky, of course, Story of Ricky. So it's got the same setup. You got the Blu-ray, you got the book, you got the poster, and a hard case box with it. I am so happy. It is stunning. So before I get into that, I'm going to point out, as I say, usually what I do is show you what versions I've had of these movies over the years. So of course there is the VHS from MIA, who released a ton, VPD and MIA, Missing in Action Video, released a ton of Kung Fu movies and martial arts movies across the years. It was like, you know, a lot of the focus seemed to be on the Made in Hong Kong and Eastern Heroes, but MIA were also releasing a ton, along with their sister label, Hong Kong Classics. So of course, after the VHS era, then came the DVD, and Hong Kong Legends got in there with this lovely re-release. Now, digitally remastered and restored Asian version containing footage not available in the international print. So this would have been the first time then seeing the uncut version as such. It also came with theatrical trailer, UK promotional trailer, production photo gallery, and an interview with Jackie Chan. Not really a lot for such an amazing movie. Not really a lot on there to make it a huge release. But of course, this is one of their earlier titles. This is one of Hong Kong Legends' earlier titles, and a lot of the early Hong Kong Legends DVDs don't really offer a lot. But then, before Idiot announced that they were doing Armour of God on Blu-ray, and I was always a wee bit miffed as to why they had released Operation Condor first, Armour of God 2 on Blu-ray, which very, very happy with. It's an incredible collection as well, beautiful piece, of course. But Hong Kong Rescue, the fan-made Blu-ray Hong Kong movie restorers, Hong Kong Rescue, had released this gorgeous wee set, which is number 8 in their collection. Which really, I mean, to be honest, I thought this was pretty much the ultimate edition of Armour of God. I'm not going to lie. 1080p uncut Hong Kong version, 1080p Miramax US version, which nobody really wants to watch. Original Cantonese, original English, Miramax English dub, Mandarin, podcast on fire commentary with improved English subtitles. And then on the bonus disc, which I'll just show you inside, Jackie Chan and Willie Chan interviews, promotional archive, fan tributes, Traces of a Dragon documentary, which I'm really excited to watch. I still haven't watched it yet, believe it or not, on this. I have so much to watch. Under the Armour featurette, image gallery, action video, trailer gallery with rare TV spots, Charitable Chan, Sing Long Sings, This is Jackie Chan, comedy special, outtakes, Jackie's Oscar, and so much more. Now, I know there's a bit of controversy around the Hong Kong Rescue label, as well as its creator, but you cannot deny the work that goes into it and the amount of extras. And if you're a collector like myself, anything will do when you eventually get them, of course. I'm still waiting maybe 8 months on The Killer, but we'll say nothing about that. But yes, I thought this was the ultimate edition. There's so much more on there. It doesn't even have room to list the special features. But of course, about 2 months after I got Armour of God, maybe 3 months after I got Armour of God from Hong Kong Rescue, 88 Films finally announced that they were going to do it. Although I had a bit of insight that it was coming. And as I say, we have this gorgeous release, which arrived this morning. I was going to do a video for JSA, Joint Security Area, but when this came through the post, I thought that can wait, and it will. So here we go. Let me see. With this 88 Films release of Armour of God, you get a feature slipcase with brand new artwork from Kung Fu Bob, double-sided fold-out poster, 6 replica lobby cards, an 88-page perfect bound book featuring articles by Thorsten Boos, Tim Murray and Audie Sorley, and selected archive materials. Reversible sleeve with Hong Kong poster artwork. Also, Disc 1, a new 2K remaster of the Hong Kong cut at 98 minutes, restored in its original aspect ratio, with Cantonese theatrical mix, Cantonese home video mix, the classic English dub, and the new and exclusive audio option of Hybrid 2.0 Hybrid Cantonese and English. All tracks have the option to play Lorelei or Flight of the Dragon, aka High Upon High. These are the songs that Jackie sings, which both of them are wonderful. I do love them both. Theme song for the closing credits. 5.1 English DTS HD with Lorelei, newly translated English subtitles for the hard of hearing for Cantonese language tracks with Lorelei. It's amazing how important that these songs are to fans, that they have to mention them, write about them, and do that work to involve these songs. It's something else. Audio commentary with Asian expert Frank Zhang, audio commentary with Mike Leader and Arna Venema, audio commentary with Kenneth Brorson and Phil Gillen of the Podcast on Fire Network, The Art of Action with Scott Atkins and Matt Rutledge, Jackie Chan on VHS, The VPD Years with Steve Lawson, Rise of the Phoenix, Radek Sensky on Armour of God, the episode of the Celebrity Talk Show. I saw one of these episodes on the Erotic Ghost Story book box set, and it was brilliant. I really loved the setup. It's very, very good. It's subtitled. Short film, High Upon High, The Armour of Funk. Produced as a 30th anniversary music video and was shot at the original location of Armour of God. High Upon High, behind the scenes with Andy Long and Side by Side. Hong Kong movie tours then and now. Japanese release outtakes featuring the English rendition of Lorelei. Interview with in-house Golden Harvest editor Peter Chung. An archival interview with Jackie Chan. Archival interview with Willie Chan. Cantonese trailer, Mandarin trailer, Japanese trailer, English trailer, and a Blu-ray trailer for this. Disc 2 features the international cut at 88 minutes. This version was commissioned by Golden Harvest for audiences outside Asia. contains the classic English dub with Flight of the Dragon in English, with optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. Oh, I actually got a sore back reading that. So, yes, here we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get into it, because I'm not even going to lie, the post this week is ridiculous and I have a lot to get through. A lot. First up, to join the Kung Fu Bob of framed artwork is... Oh, for Christ's sake, it's not even the right size. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. It's not A3, so it won't be joining that wall of Kung Fu Bob framed artwork. It's going to get its own spot somewhere else in the studio. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Bob, yet again. And on the other side, we have quite a cool original Hong Kong promotional piece, which is still pretty cool, but Bob wins again. This is awesome. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Okay. Next up, look at this. Absolutely stunning book. 88 perfect, 88 page, perfect bound book. So again, one of my all-time favorite childhood movies. One of my all-time favorite Jackie Chan movies. I have to say, I know there's so much more, and there's a lot more that may be better, but there's something about Armour of God that people, not just myself, but many, many fans keep going back to. So let's have a nosy and see what... Oh, it's just beautiful. What a gorgeous wee book. Absolutely gorgeous. So much more. The Jackie Chan fan club mentions. Oh, behind the scenes. This is amazing. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, everything pretty much covering the whole of Jackie's career, from production companies, movies, stuntmen, stunt groups, promotional materials, Jackie Chan video games, which I still have actually. I have got my Nintendo, my original Nintendo Jackie Chan game somewhere around here. I must hook that out for a show and tell. Although I've never played it, I have to say I've never owned a Nintendo. There it is, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. I'm kind of raging that I've never been able to play it. Ugh, how annoying. But yes, it's amazing what has went on in this man's life and what he has brought and what he has done. And he is my all-time hero, without a doubt. Regardless of his recent political views and things, I still think he is the greatest movie star and action hero ever given to us. So what else have we got? Of course, the friggin' Blu-ray. How did I forget? Almost, I was getting too excited looking at that book. Okay, the Blu-ray. Inside we have got, I'm going to try and just quickly turn these discs right. COVID friendly. Woo! Oh yes, look at that. Okay, inside we have our lobby card collection. Disc 1, which contains some artwork from Kung Fu Bob's piece. And look at this, the original piece from my VHS. So excited. This is cute. I like that. It's nice. It's nice to put that on the international cut, which I'm really, really pleased with. That is lovely. Well done, idiot. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Okay, let's get this cover out, because of course it is two-sided. One with Kung Fu Bob's artwork and Idiot's design at the back, and then as you flip it around, it's quite different. Offers something a wee bit different. So this is some of the promotional material from Hong Kong. So I think I'll flip it. Obviously we'll have Bob's artwork on the main box there, and his poster's going to be on the wall. Going to be looking at it constantly. There we go. And then, of course, we have the replica lobby cards. Here we go with that. Oh, really don't like opening these. I'm not going to lie. So, bum bum bum. Wacky Jackie. Here he is. The man with the plan. Oh, how can you not love Jackie Chan? And why do people, you know, continue to think that he's still this age? He's still able to do death-defying stunts. There's a lot of things going on here. I'm really excited to take a bit more interest in these and have a better look later when you guys aren't watching. Armour of God. Oh, that is one of the greatest end battles. I believe Cynthia Rothrock was due to battle Jackie Chan at the end of Armour of God. But after his injury, then Golden Harvest moved her on, I think, to Righting Wrongs with Yuen Biao, which, fair enough. As much as I would love to have seen her and Jackie go at it, we never will, unfortunately. Righting Wrongs is still one of the greatest Hong Kong action movies ever and deserves a release from Idiot Films, please, before anyone else gets their hands on it. Hiya, 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 hiya. I love this movie so much. I cannot wait to watch it. And that is what I'm going to go and do now. I have the DVD from Hong Kong Legends. Okay, I'll give it 10 minutes just to let that quality sink in. But I'm also going to match it up against the Armour of God Blu-ray release from Hong Kong Rescue. Just for a wee bit of controversy. Yeah, because it'll be interesting to see how his own work holds up against Idiot Films 2K remaster. Be back soon. Okay, so I am back from watching Armour of God on the Idiot Films label. I put it up against the Hong Kong Legends DVD and the Hong Kong Rescue Blu-ray. And I have to be honest, they're practically as good as each other. Armour of God on the Hong Kong Rescue label, I would say, has a wee bit, probably a bit of a boost on its saturation, has a bit more colour as opposed to what's on the Idiot print. That said, both are on the level. Both present Armour of God in its best ever format, and yes, an incredible watch. Even the disc 2 with the international cut, which I have to say, all that is on that disc is the international cut. There's plenty of room for more extras there. But that said, yes, it was fantastic. I don't think the international cut is the 2K remaster itself, but it's definitely in HD, and it's a hell of a bit more impressive than watching the international cut on VHS. So it is. But yes, absolutely fantastic. I didn't get through all the extras, I have to say. There was an abundance, and that's the thing. Okay, so I did the sort of a side-by-side with the Criterion box set release of Once Upon a Time in China and the Eureka Once Upon a Time in China. And as much as one has something over the other and vice versa, for me as a collector, they're both worth having. And the same can be said for this gorgeous set and the Hong Kong Rescue version. Each of them offer so much more in terms of the extras, and if you are a massive fan of Hong Kong cinema, of Jackie Chan, of this movie, as I am, you kind of want everything about it and on it, to a point. Obviously, you can only afford so much, but with both offering such a wide range of extras, so different than the other, as much as their picture quality is the best of, I think for me, I don't feel like I've wasted money on one and not the other, because they are giving me something different. But yes, I only got through a couple of extras here. I didn't get through them all. I want to get through them all. I enjoyed Steve Lawson's piece, of course, about the VHSs, the VPD VHSs, and that's, I mean, I've taken you on a tour of my studio here, and that's a big part of me. It's a big part of my collection and my childhood and my nostalgia of why I love Hong Kong movies. So yes, still much more to go through there. I have to say though, the menus were pretty, in terms of when I put the discs in, the menus were pretty flat and on the 88 set, whereas the Hong Kong Rescue menus were a bit more exciting, I have to say. But without a doubt, highly recommended, highly recommended. Should be in any collector's collection, on any collector's shelf. The book itself is worth the price of admission, as they say. The extra features are fantastic, and again, so much more to watch and listen to. There's a lot of audio commentaries there that I want to get through and hear stories of those who are speaking. And the Art of Action with Scott and Matt, I want to get watching again. But yes, a gorgeous piece, stunning artwork again from Kung Fu Bob. Can't wait to get the poster framed and up on the wall. And that's it. I'm pretty excited, I have to say. It was a great watch. I just love Armour of God. There's so much about it. There's a lot of kind of slow moments in it, especially with the original Hong Kong cut. It kind of like starts to go down a wee bit. But you kind of forgive it because the comedy, the action, the stunt work is just incredible. And you can't really deny the fact that Jackie is the man. So there we go. Another one down. Armour of God from 88 Films. Get it quick, especially this special edition, because it's not going to last. And then you're just going to end up getting the just the Blu-ray box and the jewel case itself. Next time on Invincible Asia, I'm going to take a look at the 88 Films Blu-ray release of the Shaw Brothers classic Disciples of Shaolin. Until then, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I'll see you soon.